Well, that's a shame. I had turned the sound down on my microphone. Man, see, this is why I avoided going live for so long, so that I wouldn't have to overcome these challenges live on air. But it's a good opportunity to grow and stretch as a person when you have these hurdles, isn't it? But at least I was screen sharing, so you could get the gist of what I was saying from the document that I was sharing. So yeah, what we're going to be doing today is sending a one-to-one personalized video. Okay, this is going to add a human touch. It's going to increase engagement. It's going to build trust and authority because people buy from people, and it's going to bridge the gap from stagnation to action. They've opted in for your thing, but as yet they haven't booked that call, signed up for that webinar, whatever the next step is that you want to encourage people to do. So that's why it works. So how do we make this kind of personalized video effective? Well, we keep it short. I've got here 2 to 4 minutes. I would be even shorter, actually. 1 to 3 minutes is absolutely plenty. We're going to personalize it. Now, there's tools that you can use that will personalize, that will insert your voice speaking someone's name without you even having to do it. So you can do that, or you can just create the next level down would be a very personal and warm video that just misses out the personal identifiers, so you don't use their name. But in the email that you send, then there's their name and maybe their company name and a few other personal identifiers to make it feel that personal for them. We're going to make it really easy for them to do the thing that you want them to do. Very clear, very simple, very strong call to action at the end of the video. And we're going to use a really simple tool. There's loads of these available. Let me just kind of share a couple with you now. So one that we probably all know is Loom. Really easy to use. I use this all day, every day. I have loads and loads of Loom videos. Another really good one is Bonjoro. Now, this is a really scalable solution. It lets you automate and personalize at the same time. And another really good one is Be Human. It will let you create videos, and it will, using AI, create the bit where you speak their name. So really, really nice way to create personalized videos at scale. So find the one that you're most comfortable with, the one that feels like a really good solution for you personally, for your business, for your budget, for your tech experience. And if you want to have a chat about which of those might suit you best, or even if there's another option for you, then just comment below, and happy to chat about it in the comments or set up some kind of call to go through it. But there's loads of tools available that are going to help you to create these personalized, these scalable one-to-one videos. Where this is really great is lead nurture, which is the example we're going to use today. Client onboarding. So when a new client comes through, just creating these personalized videos to walk them step by step through the process so they feel all warm and safe and secure as they're becoming a new client. That's going to make sure that they're more inclined to stay with you, that they are a better client, that they pay on time, and that they're going to give you really good referrals. And then reactivation. So if you've got a list of leads that haven't responded in a while, or you're trying to reignite, or to reactivate, to bring them back to life, a really, really good video and a really good piece of content can do that, can get those quiet leads, those cold leads, to re-engage with you. Now, it is a pretty simple process. We're going to record a Loom video or Bonjoro video or a Be Human video, whichever of the tools that you want to use. We're going to send it to them via email. We are going to customize that email using our merge fields in GoHighLevel or Uplevel CRM. And if you want, you could use an alternate email address than the one that you typically send from. That kind of adds to that personalized message from you. What's a really good example? Okay, so typically when I send a newsletter to my Uplevel clients and my Uplevel audience, it comes from support@uplevelmail.com. When I send this kind of message, it comes from Matthew@uplevelmail.com. Now, the inbox is the same. You know, if they respond to either of those, it goes to the same place. But it just feels more personal because it's got my name, and people are aware that I'm one of the co-founders of Uplevel. So that's something that you can do there. And your CRM, GoHighLevel, Uplevel CRM, they make it really easy for you to use an alternate email address like that. And again, we can set that up for you if that's something that you're interested in. Okay. So this is your video script. It's super, super easy, super, super short. I want you to literally, like, you're almost going to read this. Okay. So you're going to have your lead magnet open up on the screen, assuming that you're going to do a screen share. I like to do a screen share. Otherwise, it's just going to be you and your face, and you're just going to say to them, "Hi." Just wanted to quickly share a few highlights from the 3-task checklist that I sent you, because I think it could be really valuable for you as a really experienced coach. One of the biggest challenges I see in the coaching industry is struggling to turn content into leads or wasting time on admin, whatever the thing is. This resource walks you through the 3 core tasks that your CRM should be doing to save you time, save you money, and save you headaches. So let me quickly show you let me quickly show you a few key points. On page number 2, we're going to look at the second one, which is automated scheduling, because it makes a huge difference. You're not manually sending emails. You're not using up mental bandwidth trying to remember where people are in your sales pipeline, if they've booked, if they've cancelled, has the follow-up been sent. So it removes all of that pain. If you want to walk me through how to apply this to your business, here's a link. Just book a quick chat. Love to help you out. Okay, hope that helps. Speak soon. And that's it. That's the video. What was that? Like 90 seconds. And that's you showing an interest, showing going that extra mile, doing a thing that most of your competitors, in fact, the vast majority of your competitors, aren't doing. Okay, so that's all that we're trying to do with these personalized videos, is to differentiate you, to keep you front of mind, to make sure that your audience sees you as the source of highest value. Okay. So if you're going to use Loom to do that, super easy. I would just screen share the video and have screen share the lead magnet and have your video in the corner so that they can see you as you're talking to them. If you're going to use Bonjoro, that's just going to be your face. So you're going to be talking to them. So just make it really clear, like on page 2, we're talking about this, and it's going to do that. Love to see you involved. Check out the link below. And if you're going to be using Be Human, again, typically that's just going to be your face. So make sure that you're specific about where in the lead magnet the particular insight is that you want to share. And again, if you're using Be Human or Bonjoro, then you can use their name. It's going to be really personal. To deliver this, we have got just a really simple email. Okay, so once you've recorded your video, let's work on the assumption that we are doing let's just do a Loom video. We're going to jump into our Uplevel account. We're going to come down to automation. And depending on where you want to use this, you might create a new workflow to send this out. You might add it into your call funnel, into your appointment funnel, so that they're getting this before the sales call or maybe after the sales call. You might want to use this in your onboarding for a new client. But today we're going to add it to our lead magnet funnel that we've been building and refining and adding to over the last kind of couple of days. So if I just click these three dots here, that's going to let me copy, and I want to copy all actions. So that's added another email and another wait step. And then we're going to jump in and we're going to change this. So this becomes email 7. Personal video. And again, it's just about using clear names so that you or one of your team, or, heaven forbid you get hit by a bus and someone has to jump into your CRM to try and figure out how it all works. Just so it's really clear. I'll show you how to document funnels, automations, all of that kind of thing as we move through this series. But starting with really clear action names is the best way to get that started. So here we go. So I'm going to copy in my subject line. So it made you a quick video, and then I'm going to insert my merge field so that it says their name. So made you a quick video, Bob. And then let me grab the rest of this email. And we'll just copy this in here. And paste and match style. Great. So, and then we're just going to go through and just set it so that I know it's going to look the way that I want it to look. And you would go through, and any of these placeholders that we've got here, we're going to change that to be whatever it is you're discussing. So it might be the 5 secrets to a great dental practice article, or it might be the 3 big mistakes that fitness trainers make, whatever your download is or whatever your resource is that you're sharing. So this is going to be the 3 tasks checklist. Okay, and then how do we want it to look? Okay, I like these to go as a bullet, so I'm just going to add my bulleted list in there. I don't want it numbered, actually. I want it bulleted. Let's get rid of that. It can sometimes be slightly frustrating when doing these bulleted lists, but I'm sure you've seen that in every kind of word editor and document editor that you use. They don't all respond the same way. So I'm going to add a hyperlink here, so I don't have a big, long, ugly URL. People don't like seeing them, and neither do email service providers. Your Googles, Yahoos, they prefer a link. If you're going to have a link in an email, they want it to be a hyperlink, so behind the text, rather than a naked link. What do we got? And I always like my links to open up in a separate window so that whatever they're viewing at the time stays there. So if it's a website, then they're less likely to bounce. They'll just close that new tab and come back to what they were reading. Okay, and then I'm going to bold that, and I'm just going to change this color just to match my brand. And I missed one there. Splendid. Great. Okay, so that all looks good. And okay, I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to insert my Loom video link, or maybe it would be the link to your Bonjoro or your Be Human video, whatever it is that whatever tool you're going to be using or video that you've created. This is where you would share that, except perhaps Bonjoro. That's a slightly more complicated setup and send, but it will give you a really nice personalized video. So let's jump back here. So we would just put in our Loom video URL. We're going to open that in a new window, and that's it. Okay, so and we might just play around with this. Just to make sure it feels personal. I might add just another merge field just so I mention their name again. That, however, does not need to be a link. And it does not need to be blue. Okay. What was I saying about how annoying word editors can be sometimes? And there we go. Anyway. No, we can do it. There we go. Okay, then all that's left to do is send a test email. To make sure that it looks and feels the way that we want it to. And then we will save that and save that. And that is all set up and ready to go. So now you can see we've got a really, really strong lead magnet funnel here being delivered over the course of a week from when they sign up. And that is sharing a lot of value. It's sharing value in a few different ways. We've got video, we've got PDF, we've got emails. We're sending them to different resources. We're sending them personalized content. So this is a really, really strong lead magnet funnel that's going to segment your audience really, really well into those ready to buy. And if they're not ready to buy, it's going to keep you front of mind. All right. Great. Come back tomorrow, guys. We are going to be doing a 1-question survey. And we're going to be sending that out in an email. Okay. I look forward to seeing you then. Take care.